What a thrilling twist in the NBA offseason saga. The Golden State Warriors have made Steve Kerr's deepest desires a reality by securing Al Horford in free agency. But here's where it gets controversial. Could this veteran addition really be the perfect puzzle piece? Or is there a hidden gamble in relying on a 39-year-old to anchor the future? Let's dive in and unpack why this move might just redefine the Warriors' dynasty, while exploring the paths not taken that could have led to disaster. Steve Kerr hasn't been shy about singing Horford's praises since the deal went down, and it's clear that the 12-time champion is over the moon. Sure, Horford's ability to knock down three-pointers from deep is a standout skill that fits right into Golden State's revolutionary approach to shooting over the past decade. But Kerr's enthusiasm runs deeper. It's the defensive prowess that truly seals the deal for him. Just think about last season. The Warriors stormed back into the playoffs and advanced to the second round, largely because of their rock-solid defense, which dominated the league after the All-Star break. Kerr has always preached that defense is the backbone of winning, and Horford embodies that philosophy like few others. At 39, Horford's age might raise eyebrows for some fans, but his defensive versatility makes him an absolute gem in Kerr's system. He can cover multiple positions, switch on screens with ease, and even step out to the perimeter when needed. Qualities that allow the Warriors to run their fast-paced, adaptable offense without leaving holes. This sets him apart from other veterans the team might have pursued this summer, and it aligns perfectly with Kerr's vision of a balanced squad that can control games on both sides of the ball. Now, this is the part most people miss. Imagine if the Warriors had gone after Brook Lopez instead. From the moment they were bounced by the Minnesota Timberwolves in the playoffs, chatter about needing a big man who could stretch the floor was everywhere. Lopez seemed like the obvious choice, especially after ESPN's Bobby Marks tweeted about a potential link during an NBA Today episode back in May. But here's where it gets really intriguing. Signing Lopez would have forced Golden State to overhaul their entire defensive strategy, and not in a good way. Lopez prefers to play what's called drop coverage, a style where he stays back near the basket to protect against drives and lobs, rather than stepping out to challenge perimeter shots. This is a classic approach, but it clashes with the Warriors' modern, versatile scheme. Golden State thrives on bigs who can roam the floor, hedge on pick and rolls, and even chase shooters off screens. Lopez, however, has historically struggled with that mobility and perimeter defense, which has been a notable weakness for the Milwaukee Bucks in recent years. Analysts like Kevin O'Connor from Yahoo Sports have pointed out how the Bucks might actually improve defensively, now that they've traded Lopez and brought in someone like Miles Turner, who can switch and cover more ground. In fact, O'Connor summed it up perfectly when discussing the Bucks' offseason moves. 1 year ago, before the Bucks brought back Brook Lopez, there were rumors about how they wanted to play a more versatile style of defense. They wanted to modernize what they were doing on that end of things. And I think when you look at their rotation now, this Bucks team, on paper, this has the upside to be a really great defensive team. It's a clear example of how Lopez's limitations can hold a team back from evolving their tactics. Horford, on the other hand, showcased his defensive chops right away in the preseason opener against the Los Angeles Lakers. In under 15 minutes, he racked up 3 blocks and left Kerr raving about the veteran's instant impact. It's proof that age is just a number when skill and smarts align with the right system. Of course, Lopez isn't a total wash. He's likely to make a solid contribution for the LA Clippers on a 2-year, $17.9 million deal. But that's partly because the Clippers don't lean on him as their primary center, thanks to the reliable Ivica Zubac. The Warriors, however, had a massive hole to plug at center, and Horford fills it seamlessly in Kerr's setup. Plus, he came at a more affordable price point than Lopez's contract, making this an efficient win-win. So, was choosing Horford over Lopez the stroke of genius the Warriors needed? Or could Lopez have brought a different kind of toughness that the team is missing? What do you think? Does defensive versatility trump raw size and shot blocking in today's NBA? And here's a controversial take. Maybe the Warriors are over-relying on veterans, risking a lack of long-term depth. Do you agree or disagree? Drop your opinions in the comments below. Let's debate!